Hello and welcome to Brainbox Challenge. And for the next half hour, we'll be playing with your mind as our contestants play out a battle of wits, skill and speed. Our reigning Brainbox champion is Tony David, and he'll have to pitch his brain power against tough competition in order to hold on to his title. And these are the challengers who'll compete against our champion in today's 5 brain games. The winner at the end of the show will get the chance to play the bonus game and will return tomorrow to defend their title with the hope of climbing closer to the £10,000 jackpot. OK, but before battle begins, let's get your brain in training at home with Little Clive's Big Brain Challenge. Well, Little Clive's trying to impress the ladies today with his new hobby, flower arranging. Now, you'll see red and yellow flowers falling into his big head. All you have to do is to keep track of whether more red or yellow flowers are in there at the end of the game. Sounds simple? Here we go. OK, Tony, easy enough for you?
Yeah, I think it's 8 reds and 5 yellows.
Spot on. I can see why you're a champion here. Did you get that at home? If not, don't worry, there are plenty of other ways to train your brain in this programme. So let's play Brainbox Challenge. Tony, you've already faced 3 challenges already. Yeah. Well, that means you've got up as far as £500 in the regular games, but you also have £150, which is the score you stacked away in our bonus game we played at the end of the last programme. So, you're a professional pool player. Where in the world or country rankings would you be?
Well, I only started playing again last year, and on the one-year rankings, I got up to number 14 in the country. So.
Yes, so that's... sounds like you're pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to challenge you to that either. So before you decide what you're going to do, let me show you who your challenger would be. OK, this is Matt Frost, who's 25, and a sales manager. That's all the information to give you at the moment. So I'm imagining you've kind of worked out what you're going to do. You've had plenty of time to think about it, and it's a relatively easy one. Are you going to take the check or take the challenge?
I think I'll take the challenge.
Take the challenge. OK, let's bring on Matt Frost.
Matt is used to racking up numbers and hitting sales targets every month, but his weakness on our test was numeracy. He scored highly on the spatial and language games, and as a born salesman, he will relish this chance to compete. OK, good to see you, Matt. And I know you're a sales manager, but what do you actually sell?
It's fine bone china, actually.
Oh, right. You didn't score very well in the numeracy tests, apparently, but you were good with language and spatial ideas, so maybe the salesman in you're very good at twisting words, deploying words to your best advantage.
A bit like a lawyer or a barrister.
That sort of thing, yes. People always love that, don't they? They love that in other people, ability to twist words. OK, well, let's go on with the first brain battle. Rules are simple. The winner will take control as Brainbox champion. The loser will go home. And the actual brain battle you'll be facing, well, let's find out what that is. This is called Vowel of Silence, and it is a language game. You'll see a word appear on the screen which has had all the vowels removed. What you have to do is to buzz in and tell me what the word is. So here's an example. What word would this be? We put the vowels in, you'll see it's daffodil. OK, let's start with the first on our list. Yes, Tony.
Correspondence.
Correspondence, absolutely right. OK, we go on to the next one. Tony.
Previously.
Previously is right, well done. On to the next one. Yes, Tony again.
Romantic.
Romantic. Spot on. On to our next one. Tony.
Horrendous.
Horrendous is the right one, yes. OK, move on to the next one. Tony.
Cheerful.
Cheerful, well done. Next one up. Matt.
Eventually.
Yes, eventually, you got one eventually, and here's the next one. Matt.
Rainfall.
Rainfall, yes. Well, Matt, you came with a late run there.
Too little, too late.
You certainly were beaten to the buzzer. You got 2, but for 5 times you've beaten to the buzzer by Tony. So, Matt, I'm afraid it's only a brief visit to our game here for you. You didn't win any money, you didn't lose any money, and I'm not going to give you any money either. So,
fair enough.
Cheerio, Matt. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Well, let's see how you are in your brain bank. You were at £500, wasn't really at risk, but it's now gone up to £750. Always remember the £150 you've got stashed away as well. OK, but you come to a decision time now as to whether you go on or not. Before you take the decision, let's see who your opponent would be. And it would be Robert Dane, who's 27 and a support worker. Take the check or take the challenge?
Well, being a gambler, I think I'd like to take the challenge, please, Clive.
Take the challenge. I can feel you eager to take these challenges. So let's bring on Robert Dane.
Support worker Robert is used to employing strategy in his passion for board games. Our test revealed excellent spatial skills, but showed numeracy wasn't a strength.
Well, welcome, Robert. You play German-style board games, and I don't know quite what a German-style board game is.
German games tend to be very more sort of peaceful, cooperative, lasting sort of shorter lengths of time.
So a traditional game that people would know would be like Monopoly.
Yeah, Monopoly I sort of consider the worst game ever because it contains everything bad in gaming. Rolling dice, elimination.
Complicated rules.
Very, very complicated rules.
And yet Monopoly has been hugely successful, so there must be something about it.
It's very well marketed.
Oh, is that what it is? OK, let's find out which brain battle you'll be playing. Well, this is Total Recall, and it's a memory game. You'll see 8 pictures appear on the screen like this, and then the pictures will flash in a sequence. And taking it in turns, you'll have to recall the order in which they flashed. So let's see how they flash in this example. OK, so that came up in the order Pisa, Eiffel Tower, Statue of Liberty and the Sphinx. Challenger, that's you, Robert. You're going to begin by recalling a sequence of 4, and then Brainbox, who's Tony, that'll go over to him. He'll have his sequence of 4. If you both get that, then we carry on to 5 each, then 6, followed by 7, and so on, until someone puts a foot wrong. Robert, you're going to go first, so let's play Total Recall.
That would be sandcastle, beach huts, fish and chips, deck chairs.
Very good. Tony.
Boat, fish and chips, lighthouse, ice cream.
Well done. Now 5.
Beach huts, pier, deck chairs, lighthouse, sandcastle.
Very good. Tony.
Boat, deck chairs, lighthouse, fish and chips, ice cream.
Well done. On to 6.
Beach huts, pier, boat, fish and chips, lighthouse, ice cream.
Well done. On to you, Tony.
Sandcastle, beach huts, boat, beach huts, fish and chips, ice cream.
Oh, no, you just fell right at the end.
Ice cream, fish and chips.
The last 2 around ice cream and fish and chips. You'd be no good working in a cafe there, mixing up. OK, well, the net effect of that is you've been knocked off your perch, Tony, and you've lost some of your money because you're on £750, but that's gone down to £500. You've still got your bonus, so you add that in. 500 plus 150, that's £650. That's what you take away with you. So, bye-bye, Tony. Nice to meet you.
Cheers.
Well done, Robert. Let's look at your brain bank. £100, because that was your first victory. And you reach a decision point. You have to decide whether you're going to carry on or not. So let's see who you would be up against if you accepted the challenge. Bentley Kalu, who's 34 and a personal trainer. You look as though you've already made up your mind, so I'm going to ask you, are you going to take the check or take the challenge?
We're going to take the challenge.
Take the challenge, OK. Well, bring on, please, Bentley Kalu.
Bentley is a personal trainer and former boxer, so he's mentally strong and ready for a challenge. Watch out though, Bentley hates to lose. His powers of concentration also proved useful in our memory and language tests.
Welcome, Bentley. And you used to be a boxer, so why did you stop being a boxer?
I was doing fitness modeling, and I started
showing off your body and how fit it is.
Yeah. And I started boxing basically to lose weight.
Yes.
I took it seriously, and I boxed to a certain extent, but it was getting too rough for my face.
All right.
And I would tell my trainer stuff.
So wait a minute, you stopped boxing to keep yourself looking beautiful. Is that the short answer there?
Well, yeah, and to stop getting hit so much in the head at the same time, you know.
Well, let's find out the brain game you'll both be facing. Let's take a look at it now. Well, this game is called The Third Dimension, and it's a spatial game. You're both going to see a 3D shape appear on the screen, and you just have to buzz in when you can tell me how many faces the shape has. For example, this one, you can see at either end it's a pentagon shape, so it's got 5 long faces and 2 faces top and bottom, so the total number of faces is 7. As you can see, the shape is moving around to show different aspects. You ready to play? Here we come with the first of your shapes. Bentley.
8.
8, that's spot on. Well done, Bentley. 6 sides around the edge and 2 top and bottom. OK. Next one. Yes, Bentley.
5.
5, yes. OK, that's it. So the next one. Yes, Bentley.
8.
No, it's not 8. That goes over to Robert. Yes, so
10.
It wasn't 10. Bentley said 8. You said 10. In fact, split the difference. It's 9. And on we go to the next one. Ooh, quick answer there from Robert.
8.
No, it's quick, but it's not right. Bentley.
9.
No, it's not 9. It's in fact got 6 faces, this one. OK, let's crack on with the next one. Yes, Bentley.
24.
24's not right. Robert.
14.
14 is right. Now let's go on to the next one. Yes, Robert.
18.
No, it's not 18. Bentley, you have a chance to answer here.
20.
It's not 20. The answer is 14. OK, let's go on to the next one. Yes, Bentley.
16.
Not 16.
12.
12 is correct. So that's a point to you, Robert. Well done. And on we go to our next puzzle. Bentley.
7.
No, that's not right. Robert.
9.
9. That's correct. Well, it was a tense game, a good game, and a very evenly balanced game, but the net effect of it is, I'm afraid, Bentley, you played the game, but you didn't win any money, didn't lose any money, but I'm not giving you any money, so bye-bye. See how much money you've got in the brain bank. Was it £100? And let's see where it goes to. It's to £250. Now, it's a decision time, though. You can either, take this money or you can carry on. But you might want to see who your opponent is going to be. Let's see who your challenger is going to be selected for you. And there she is, Fiona Davies. She's 52 and a university lecturer. So there we are. She's obviously somebody who knows a thing or two. I'm going to ask you, are you going to take the cheque or take the challenge?
I'm going to take the cheque.
You're going to take the cheque?
I do a music hobby. I do a solo performance thing where I live in Leeds called the Air Freshener Man, and £250 will buy me about 500 promotional car air fresheners to give away at gigs and give to people with my name on and a website address.
All right, well, you've worked out the odds, you've decided, so I'm asking you whether to take the cheque or take the challenge. You're going to take the cheque?
Yes.
So, well, thank you very much for playing, Robert.
Absolutely.
You've been our champion for a couple of games, and you've gone away with money in your pocket. Thank you for taking part.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Well, that means we now have to have two new challengers to take each other on. Well, we know who the first one is because she's been previously selected. So let's bring on Fiona Davies.
Fiona teaches her students how to collate statistics and data, so her numeracy skills are excellent. Fiona took part in the UK's first ever Ironman triathlon, so she knows all about tough competition.
Well, let's start with that Ironman triathlon. Now, what's that? The one you run, you swim, and you bicycle ride as well?
Yes, swim first, then cycle, and then run.
And why on earth would anyone want to do that?
It was the first official Ironman UK triathlon, and it happened to be on my 50th birthday.
Right.
So I needed a good challenge for my 50th birthday.
Yeah. And you came through that, and so you're an Iron Woman then, would you call that?
I guess so.
And you have to have an opponent. You don't have a choice at this stage because you're not gambling with anything. So let's see who your challenger, in effect, would be. And this is Kevin Nelson, and he's 50 and a beer salesman. So let's bring on Kevin Nelson.
Beer salesman Kevin scored well in the numeracy section of our test. His weakness was spatial games. Kevin lives many a man's dream by spending most of his working days in the pub. So, will he be celebrating or drowning his sorrows?
Well, welcome, Kevin.
Thank you.
So, beer salesman, you're going to pubs and saying, why don't you have our beer rather than somebody else's?
It's in free trade, so I go to pubs and clubs, encouraging them to buy our brands rather than somebody else's brands.
You might be inspired by Fiona and competing against her to eventually take up marathon running, swimming, cycling. You might become an Iron Man, do you think?
I might watch it on telly.
Yeah, or an Iron Grey Man. So anyway, let's find out which brain battle you'll be facing. Well, this is called 5 a day, and it's a numerical game, but it also uses memory and coding. You're both going to see 5 fruits on the screen. Each will be assigned a numerical value from 1 to 5. I can give you an example. Here's a set of fruit and their numerical values. And after you've had 20 seconds to memorise the code, you'll get a sum that looks like this. So, the cherry is worth 4, the grapes are worth 1, and the apple is worth 2. As they're in the same box, you add them together. So 4 plus 3 equals 7. Then you have to minus a plum, and that's worth 5, which gives you a numerical answer of 2. OK, first I'm going to give you 20 seconds to remember the fruits and their values for today. OK, there it is. Here comes the first of your calculations in fruit. Yes, Fiona.
5.
5 is the correct answer. There it is. 4 for the orange, minus 1 plum, plus 2 for the cherries. That comes to 5. OK, and let's do the next one. Yes, Fiona.
7.
7, you're right again. It's 2 times 5 is 10, minus 3 equaling 7. OK, let's crack on to the next one. Fiona.
15.
Yep, quite right. Let's go on to our next calculation. Yes, Fiona.
9.
No, it's not 9, so it goes over to Kevin. Pick up the point.
5.
No, not quite. You were nearly there. It's 4, so very nearly there. Let's go on to the next one. Yes, Fiona.
12.
12 is the right answer. So, go on to the next one. Yes, Fiona.
23.
23, spot on. OK, next one. OK, Fiona.
21.
21 is right. So that's the answer. That's the end of the game. So, Kevin, what do we say in cricket? They say fail to trouble the scorer on that one.
Yes, I think so.
So that was a good game for you, and you got almost all of them right. You slipped on only one there. Not such a good game for you, Kevin. Thank you for joining in. I'll do my best to add to your sales figures at some point. Thank you very much for joining us, and bye-bye.
Thanks a lot.
Well done, Fiona. That was rather impressive, I thought. As I said, may have played to your strengths, but you've clearly worked out some strategies. This is what you've earned from that. Because it's the first game, into your brain box goes £100. If you play on and lose the next game, well, you'll lose that £100. If you do go on and win, it goes up to £250. And the other thing you can bear in mind is who your opponent is for this next game. So I'll show you who that would be, so you can see whether you want to take the challenge. OK, it's Hilary Collins. She's 48 and a supermarket shelf stacker. So that's the information you have about her. So you have to decide now whether you're going to accept the cheque or accept the challenge.
I'd like to accept the challenge and go on, please.
OK, let's bring on your challenger then.
Working nights stacking shelves and riding horses during the day means Hilary's mind is active for long periods of time. She also stacked up the points in the spatial and language areas of our pre-challenge test.
Welcome, Hilary.
Thank you.
Good to see you. So we had you down as a supermarket shelf stacker, but you do that by night.
Yes.
So you can ride horses by day.
Absolutely, yes. They're my passion.
Unusual combination, I suppose, but...
It just fits in with what I want to do.
And where do you ride them? Over the countryside, in the woods?
Yes, over the downs where we live in East Sussex, so it's lovely.
OK, let's find out the brain battle you'll be playing. Well, we call this game Sphere and Now, and it's a spatial game. On the screen, you're going to see two spheres, both surrounded by coloured letters, and words are hidden amongst the letters. For instance, on the left-hand sphere, you can pick out the word grain. And then you have to match the colour pattern, G with the blue, red for R, A is in white, I is in red, and N is in white. So you look over to the right-hand sphere and find a word made up of the same colour pattern. And I don't know if you've spotted what the word is there, but S is in blue, P is in red, E is in white, then the next E is in red, and D is white, so that's speed. The words can be spelled either way round, either clockwise or anti-clockwise, and whoever wins this game will be getting to play the bonus game with a chance of winning up to £1,000. But before that, let's look to your spheres. Got to find the word that matches elevator. Hilary.
Consider.
Consider yourself in possession of a point. That's absolutely right. There it is, all spelt out for us. Now let's go on to the next one. And you've got to find the word that matches carrot. Fiona.
Hatred.
Hatred is right. There it is. Some people hate carrots, some people love them, but there is carrot and hatred. Well done. Let's move on. Leaking.
October.
Yes, Hilary.
October.
October is right. There it is. There's leaking going around that way and October going around the opposite way on the right-hand sphere. Well done. We've got a new sphere of letters now on both sides. And the word you're seeking to match is aquatic. Oh, straight in, Fiona.
Problem.
Problem. No problem to you. That is right. Well done. There we see it's spelled out in each case. OK, the next one, illicit. Just out of time there, I'm afraid. Well, it was caramel. This isn't caramel. Let's go on to the next one. So find the word that matches likeness. Hilary.
Acquired.
Acquired is right. lengthy words. Would you pick them out? There it is, likeness and acquired. And on we go. Once we've seen that, we've got a new spheres. Indigo. Fiona.
Purple.
Purple, yes. Linked there, obviously, but there it is, indigo and purple. Okay, the next one is hedgehog. Fiona.
Carousel.
Carousel, well spotted. Hedgehog to carousel. Okay, next one. The word that matches hope. Hillary.
Sorry, it's gone. Oh, perp. No, it's gone, sorry.
Go on, didn't get it right. So, Fiona.
Cart.
Cart, that's right, cart. I don't know if you realise what the scores were, but Hillary, you buzzed in there. If you'd got that word right...
It just evaporated soon.
Well, if you'd got that word right, that would have tied the scores. We'd had to go on to a sudden death, a play-off, a tie-breaker, whatever you like to call it. The net effect of that is you've joined us.
Yes.
You played well, but you were beaten by just that slightly better
done.
player.
Yeah, no.
So you didn't win any money, you didn't lose any money, and I don't give you any money. I just have to bid you fond farewell and my regards to your horses.
Thank you.
OK, so I'm sure you've worked out where you are in the scheme of things, but let's see what's in your brain bank. It was at £100. It's gone up to £250. So it's all going well so far. You now have a chance to win a bonus of £1,000 by playing the Brainbox Challenge. Now, any money you win in this game is yours to keep. This is how it works. A sequence of numbered shapes will appear one by one on the screen. You then have to recall the number and shape correctly. You can only start calling out the sequence once the first 3 shapes have flashed by. It's easier to show than to explain. Here comes the sequence. Circle 2, say nothing yet. Square 3, diamond 5. Now you have to remember the circle with the 2. Now the square with the 3. You'll always be 3 behind, as it were. For every one you get right, you get £50. Once you say something wrong, then the game is over, and we calculate how much money you had. There is a maximum of 16 that you can get to. 16, that's £800, but we throw in a bonus of £200 if you get there. So here it is. Let's start the Brainbox Challenge.
Star 1, diamond 5, circle 2, star 1, square 3, circle 4, star 1.
You did get 5 correct in a row. So 5 times 50 is £250. So you've got that in your bonus account, and you've got £250 from the regular game, so that's not too bad so far, is it?
Not too bad at all.
We'll see you next time when we challenge our champion Fiona to put her money where her mind is on Brainbox Challenge. Till then, goodbye.
Big guests, big laughs. Michael McIntyre's Big Show is back. Press red to watch the series so far on iPlayer. While you're there, a Scottish sitcom to liven up the long, cold nights. He's a force, all right. Watch The Chief now.